Hello, I'm Antonio Mora. This is the newsandnews.com Day in Brief on Wednesday, January 23rd at about 6:30 p.m. Is this what we've come to? The president says he's going to give the State of the Union address, and the Speaker of the House says, nope, you're not going to deliver it in Congress. Both of them are being petty and embarrassing themselves. President Trump could have been gracious and agreed to hold off and deliver the speech at a later date. Speaker Pelosi could have done this behind the scenes without her initial public letter that made security considerations her excuse, something she didn't even mention today. Ironically, they're both hurting their causes. Trump says he's going to give the speech anyway at another venue. He's going to look awful to anyone other than his base, showing terrible insensitivity to the millions who are suffering because of the shutdown. Pelosi could have taken the higher road and let Trump seem callous. But no, grandstanding and partisanship matter more than responsible governing. Forget about the government opening anytime soon. While some new proposals have come forth, the Senate tomorrow will almost certainly vote no on both a GOP measure and one from the Democrats. Pelosi reportedly told Democrats to stay strong and demand Trump reopen the government before any discussions on immigration and border security. Trump won't move forward with opening the government unless the Democrats agree to fund a border barrier. It's catch-22. Michael Cohen announced he's postponing congressional testimony that was scheduled for February. Cohen blames, quote, ongoing threats against his family from Trump and Rudy Giuliani. Trump and Giuliani have implied they know something detrimental about Cohen's father-in-law. The chairman of the House Oversight and Intelligence Committees slammed Trump, alleging he is intimidating witnesses, but they said they still expect Cohen to testify and will consider issuing a subpoena. House Democrats are living up to their promise to investigate the Trump administration in any way possible. They have launched an expansive probe into the White House security clearance process, saying it has resulted in, quote, grave breaches of national security. They've requested a slew of documents, including some related to Jared Kushner and National Security Advisor John Bolton. Are they really serious about the latter? Bolton has been a top official at the State Department and ambassador to the UN under Bush 41. He's had top clearances forever. Again, partisan politics taking priority over responsible governing. A new BuzzFeed report says plans for the Moscow Trump Tower were far more advanced than what Trump and Giuliani have argued. BuzzFeed says it has obtained hundreds of pages of documents showing plans for what would have been the tallest building in Europe. At least 5 people are dead after a gunman opened fire inside a bank in Sebring, Florida. A hostage situation was diffused when the shooter surrendered. No word yet on the motive. The crisis in Venezuela exploded today with massive protests across the country against the Maduro government, which has lashed out at times violently today against protesters. At the same time, Juan Guaidó, the president of the country's National Assembly, declared himself interim president of Venezuela. The assembly had already declared Maduro's presidency illegitimate. The U.S., the Organization of American States, and all major countries in the Americas, except for Mexico, promptly recognized Guaidó as Venezuela's legitimate leader. Maduro lashed out, cutting off relations with the U.S. and ordering American diplomats to leave the country within 72 hours. Guaidó, on the other hand, asked all diplomats to stay. Senator Rubio is arguing that under no circumstances should Americans leave because it would tacitly accept Maduro as president. The Trump administration has said all options are on the table. Kim Jong-un is expressing great satisfaction with a letter he received from Trump saying he's looking forward to their next summit late in February. Trump has moved ahead with the nuclear negotiations, even though some of his own advisors have accused the North Koreans of violating their pledge to denuclearize. Prominent House Democrat Sheila Jackson Lee is stepping aside from 2 powerful posts, including the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation. It's the result of fallout from a lawsuit claiming she fired an aide who accused a supervisor at the foundation of sexually assaulting her. That only begins to scratch the surface of what has been a very busy news day. You can find all those stories and much more updated around the clock 7 days a week on newsandnews.com, where you'll find all you need to know in one place. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the right of your screen just below this video. Please follow us on Facebook at Real News and News, and follow me on Twitter at AMoraTV. I'll see you again tomorrow.